What's up, everyone? Today we're going to visit the futures. No, not that kind of future. Here I mean futures contract. Okay, so in our forward video, we already met KFC as the chicken buyer, and the farmer was the seller, so they match each other. Now remember, again, if price goes up, KFC will be happy, right? However, they are exposed to default risk. The farmer might just say, "Screw KFC, I'm not paying." You know, the forward market is not strictly regulated, and most transactions are carried out over the counter, which is not part of the exchange. To mitigate this risk, the financial market came up with a solution. You guessed it, futures contract. The key difference is that there will be a middleman called the clearinghouse. They will be the counterparty for both long and short positions. Meaning, if KFC is on the long side, the clearinghouse will take the short side to match it. And vice versa, they will take the long position to match the short position of the farmer. With the clearinghouse as the intermediate in the futures market, counterparty risk is reduced to almost nothing. And in the history of finance, almost no clearinghouse has ever defaulted. They just can't. Okay, back to our lovely Kiwi map. First off, compare to forwards. Similar to forward, futures is deliverable or cash settled. So yeah, you can settle by delivering the underlying asset or with cash. And this is the same for all forward commitments, not only forward and futures, okay? Initial value is 0 because nobody has to pay at the beginning. We have initial margin. This is our deposit at the beginning. Remember, this is not the value of the contract. It's just the requirement to enter the futures market. One difference between futures and forwards is that futures trade on organized exchanges. That means futures market is regulated and operated by the government. And for futures, only certain products can be traded. For example, futures on government bonds. T-bill must be 90 days, and T-bond must be 10 years. No random duration and no random face value, okay? And that is the second difference. Standardized contract. Everything has to follow standards, including quality, quantity, delivery date, and settlement conditions. The third difference is that the government organizes and strictly regulates futures market. And the important thing here is that it is backed by the clearinghouse, remember? This helps reduce intraday price volatility, thanks to the better liquidity. Clearinghouse always acts as the counterparty for everybody in the futures market. Now we will talk about the main difference between futures market and forward market. That is the daily cash settlement of gains or losses. This process is called mark to market. Sounds confusing? Don't worry. Let me give you an example. Okay, let's say I long 10 futures contracts. The price is at F0 equal to $100. We also have an initial margin. Like I said before, you need to deposit this amount to be allowed to trade on futures. This margin will vary between each exchange. There is no specific number. Same story with the maintenance margin. Suppose the initial margin is $5 per contract. 10 contracts will be $50. Same goes for maintenance margin. $2 per contract, 10 contracts will be $20. You can see in this table the price movement from a long position perspective. Look at the price movement on day 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 103, 99, 96, and 98 respectively. Overall, you can see that the long position will take a loss when the price dips, right? All right, let's analyze this. Beginning balance of the first day is $50. We can see that the trader already deposited the initial margin, $50. Though sometimes they will have to deposit more than that. Future price on the first day is $103. The trader bought them at $100 per contract. That means he gains $3, right? So his total gain is $30. And his ending balance will be 50 plus 30, which would equal $80 at the end of the day. Remember, the ending balance of the previous day will be the beginning balance of the next day. So that means $80 will be the beginning balance of the second day. However, on the second day, the price drops to $99, meaning the trader's taking a loss of $40. Beginning balance is $80, and he loses $40 during the day. The ending balance now should be $40, right? At this point, the account balance is lower than the initial margin, but still above the maintenance margin. He doesn't have to deposit more money in the account yet. That only happens when your balance goes lower than the maintenance margin. On the third day, beginning balance is $40. The price continues to drop down to $96, marking a unit loss of $3. So the total loss of the day is $30. Pop quiz. What is the ending balance at the end of the third day? The answer is $10. Pretty easy, right?